Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Debbie, and in today's DIY project, I'm going to show you how I'm transforming my boring and basic laundry room into a high-end space with just 3 simple changes. So let's get right into it. So this is what my laundry room looks like right now. As you can see, all the washer and dryer hookups and outlets are completely exposed. It's great for access if anything needs to be serviced, but it's a pretty big eyesore. Also, since both of our washer and dryer are front loading and our toilet also faces the laundry area, everything underneath the cabinets is always on display. You can see the exposed screws and all the gaps underneath the cabinets. All these things makes the laundry room feel a little unfinished. So my plan is to build a false wall to hide these hookups and the outlets. But to still maintain access to them, I'm going to have this false wall have the ability to open upward, kind of like a hideaway cabinet door or a flip-up garage door. And on this false wall, I can either apply a tile finish or some sort of nice wallpaper. Now to hide all the mess that's underneath the cabinets, I'm going to just install a white panel board underneath. And I'm thinking of even finishing the front with a lip so that if in the future I want to put in some under cabinet lighting, the lip will already be there to hide the fixtures. Another change that'll really elevate this space is to install a countertop over the washer and dryer. This will make the whole space feel much more intentional and custom built, instead of just looking like two appliances sitting in a room. I want this countertop to be a wood laminate. However, in order to keep this DIY budget friendly, I'm most likely going to go with some type of wallpaper. I know there's some really good wallpaper out there, so I'll have to do some shopping to find the right one. I will have to make a slight adjustment to my countertop because of this section of space right here. I use this spot to store my drying rack, and unfortunately my drying rack is taller than my washer and dryer, about like 4 inches taller. I'm actually in the middle of doing the laundry right now, so that's why it's not here. But anyway, because it's taller, I'm going to have to leave this space open, meaning my countertop is going to have to stop short. So I'll have to put some thought into that edge so that it looks intentional and not unfinished in the final product. If you guys have any ideas or seen a situation like that looks nice, please drop it down in the comment box below. So those are the changes I'm going to implement to give my laundry room a more high-end look and feel. Let me know in the comments what you think or if you have any other suggestions I could implement. Before getting started with anything, I always do a cardboard mock-up to help me visualize how the finished product will look. So my countertop will span across the washer-dryer and will need to stop short for my drying rack. And my false wall will span across the back from wall to wall. Now I'm looking at my mock-up, specifically the countertop piece, and I noticed that simply placing it on top of the washer-dryer just looks ugly. It feels like an afterthought and just doesn't look high-end. After looking through a bunch of high-end laundry rooms, I noticed that the countertops all sat slightly above the washer-dryer with a small gap in between. This small feature makes it feel more built into the room, and I think it's one of those details that really makes a big difference in elevating a space. So I'm going to plan on having some type of gap between my washer dryer and my countertop. But there's a small issue. The countertop can be supported by the wall on this side, but on the other side it stops short, so I can't rely on the wall for support there. My first thought was to install a vertical wood panel that would support the countertop from the floor. However, as you can see with the clothes rack in place now, there really isn't any space for any thickness of wood to be able to fit in here. So instead, I'm going to have to install some spacer blocks underneath my countertop. It'll hold it above the washer dryer and should give the illusion that the countertop is floating and being supported by the wall instead of just sitting on top of the machines. That way the countertop is stable and I can still achieve that custom built-in look I'm going for. So that's going to be the plan. For this project, I'm going to be using a 1/2-inch plywood board because it's lightweight and much cheaper. And I've got a simple and affordable idea for how my false wall will lift up like a cabinet door. To keep this video short, I'm going to save the install work for another video. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that video. And if you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please give it a like because it really helps push this video out to other DIYers just like you. If you have any questions or any other suggestions, I'd love to hear them, so please drop them down in the comment box below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.